At the Bakote Lower Basic School polling station, Pamodumbo has voted. The independent candidate contesting for the mayoral seat of the Kanifing municipality remains optimistic of victory, referring to himself as the best choice among the three candidates.
Not if I win. I am going to win, my brother. Inshallah ta'ala. I'm not saying this in the absence of Allah. Because, hey, I'm the only wild card. I'm the only stainless guy.
Inside the school, voting has been taking place since morning, and Bakari Koli is one of those who voted and said all Gambians should endeavor to do so. Sanadanso is the IEC presiding officer at the Bakote Lower Basic School polling station.
The turnout is moderate. It's not as we expected it, unlike the presidential and then the National Assembly. But they are coming gradually since in the morning. And the turnout in the morning is a little bit better than this time as we are. Some of them would have been here earlier and then they queue until they come to the table. They notice that they are not, their names are not on the list. So we facilitate an assistance to them so that when they reach there, we communicate to our colleagues, they give them priority.
Elsewhere in Bakote layout, old Mari Bajan came out to vote. Sick and could hardly walk, Mrs. Bajan said the law for her country is the reason she came out to vote. She is determined to elect the right mayor for the Kanifing municipality. I am old, but I want a Gambia with a glimmer of hope in the long term for the younger generation, she said. Bakari Sonko is the presiding officer at the Bakote layout polling station, Stream 3.
So far in the morning, the turnout was stable, it was okay. But in the afternoon, it began to shrink a bit. I think some women went to market to do some shopping. But so far, so good. The turnout is so far better than the other election.
From Bakote, we head to the Sukuta Cinema polling station with 7 streams. Here, the turnout has been very encouraging, said Aliu Bojang, the presiding officer for Stream 2.
Turnout is getting better. Yeah, people are coming up. Yeah.
What was it like this in the morning?
Yeah, since in the morning it's just like this. The number is just increasing.
Sukuta is in the West Coast region, and the electorate are here to decide who represent them as chairperson of the Birkama Area Council. 9 candidates are contesting for the seat. We are voting for our future, and so we are only looking for someone competent to lead the Birkama Area Council. We want our taxes to come back to us as good markets, garages, roads, and other forms of development, said Adama Ture. In Sanyam village in the West Coast region, the LLE also made it to the 9-stream polling station to exercise their civic rights and responsibility, again driven by the law for their country to elect the right person to head the Birkama Area Council. Pouring out in small numbers, the turnout in this part of the region wasn't very encouraging at the time we reached the place. Boto Bojang, the councillor for the Sanyang ward, probably had the answer to that.
One thing also that needs to be done on the side of the IEC is to sensitize people for them to know the importance of this election. People thought that from presidents and parliamentary, the rest are not important. And council are the most important areas so far because they have direct contact with the people living in the community. They are living together with the people in their communities, so they know their problems, and they are the very right people who can intervene quickly.
In Brufut, poor voter turnout remains the issue. Abdul Aziz Wana is the presiding officer here.
Although low, but better than the previous one.
A native of Brufut, Sidi Sherif Sise, is the National People's Party candidate for the Birkama Area Council.
We went to the people. We have a manifesto. We have ideas that we brought before the people. It's a social contract. So it is left to the electorate of West Coast to decide, to choose, whether we are going to represent their wish and their aspirations. We believe that people must be given the opportunity to make those choices. We are Democrats. We cannot speak for the electorate. The electorate will speak for themselves. And I'm sure, come this evening, the electorate will speak to endorse the MPP Grand Coalition candidate.
Cisse encourages Gambians to maintain peace now and after the elections. Loui Mendy, GRTS.